G'day, hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to April's Collage Challenge, hosted by myself and Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio, where we do a collage every month based on a roll of the dice prompts, which I've now done all the months. So, and these prompts are available to be downloaded, or this sheet is available to be downloaded. There's a link to that. And basically what I did was I rolled the dice and chose items from each category, and now we've done all the months, so we know what's coming up. So we've got April, May, June and July still to go. So April's the style is going to be boho. So that means to me is bold, bright colors, metallics and beads, you know, golds, silvers, that kind of thing. Whatever you think boho is. The theme, the theme, I know it's a funny thing, but it's not really a theme, time or date. So we've got, you know, you can put a clock, watch, calendar, years, that kind of thing, anything that reflects time or date on your page. The colour for this month is red or pink. You can mix them together, one or the other. You can go deep, dark, purpley pink, deep, dark, purpley red, you know, whatever. It's fine, red or pink in that area. The paper or the extra paper to add to your collage is music paper or pianola paper. So being that you might have one or both of those. The image, or like it could be a focal image, or it could just be an image on the page somewhere. You can use something else as a focal image if it suits you better. But have a bird or an angel or a cherub. I was thinking of something with wings, but we did do butterfly last time, but it doesn't mean you can't do butterflies. I've got some butterflies here that I might add in, or you can cut the butterfly wings in half, you know, the body in half, and use those on a person and turn them into a little angel or cherub, basically winged thing. And marks, so practicing our outlines or shadows on our collage when we finish collaging, just to sort of make things pop out. Shapes, triangle of any kind. So yeah, that's pretty simple and straightforward. Just anything that's a triangle, you can draw it straight, trace it, stencil it, stamp it, cut something out, whatever you like. And then the swap bonus, if you don't like any of those items, you can swap something out, up to 2 items. So you can change it completely by adding in playing cards, or game piece, a puzzle piece, a flashcard, or a bingo card. Yeah, take out something that doesn't suit you in the collage, or 2 things, or you can just add them in. As usual, I've got a lot of things, and yet I feel like I haven't got everything I need. I'm really been frustrated a little bit today because I've been looking for a particular piece that I thought I had, which I thought, yeah, well, I've got that boho thing. Well, I can't find that boho thing. I don't know, from what I can remember, it's a piece of fabric. It's square. It's got sequins and beads and things sewn into it. It's quite intricate, and it's in red tones. So I've had it in the back of my mind. Yep, I'll dig that out when the time comes. Well, I can't find it anywhere, and I've been through my spare room with all my fabric twice. And for me, once I can't find something, I just keep looking, and then I can't move forward until I find it. So now I am forcing myself to move forward without it, even because I've got all this stuff. I'm sure I can do something without that piece of fabric that I wanted to use. The trouble is, I was going to mix red and pink, and then I kind of went towards red. It depends on what my focal point is, you see, because I've got this lady here who, this is what I consider to be boho, sort of gypsy, although I'd like it if she had some gold earrings and gold jewellery. She's got the hair, you know, the kind of scarf tied right ahead, which is what, you know, I consider to be boho gypsy style. But basically, anything gold and bright, it doesn't have to be a boho gypsy to make it boho. So I don't have to use her. However, she seems to be the main gypsy sort of image that I found. So if I used her, then she's kind of like going towards red and black. So, you know, pink things didn't really go with that. So, and even my beautiful pink collage papers don't go with her. So that's thrown me for a loop as well, because I haven't found an image to go with these collage images. If you haven't seen my collage videos, I've done a couple recently. well, it was one video that I was so long, it was like 3 hours, so I had to chop it into 2. So I did these collages and was really happy with them. Pink and red and gold, perfect for boho. Yep, I'm set, I'm ready to go. But I can't find an image to go with those. Yes, I'm having one of those days. My collages of recent times have been, for the most part, fairly easy. And this one was problematic because I was supposed to start last Friday and things went haywire at home. Yeah, just things, you know, with the bathroom. I opened the cupboard door in the spare bathroom and, you know, the cupboard under the sink, and it was all black. The shelf was all melted and dripping. There's water everywhere. Oh my goodness. So that took me quite a while to sort out. Finally, the plumber has been, and I've got no leak now, so I can sort of concentrate on other things. But once that problem started, I couldn't do anything else. I had to sort that out, and a few other things cropped up. Took up my weekend. And yep, plumber came Monday, and so today's Tuesday. So these are all the pieces. So there's another girl I've got, but now where she, I don't know, I like the colour of her. I think she goes nice, you know, she's a nice, the kind of red that I like, but I don't feel like her hair is boho. I feel like it's, you know, an Edwardian lady set to look free-flowing, if you like. Not a genuine boho lady. I just don't think she is. I just don't know. And does it matter? I don't know. I've got this playing card too with red and gold and black on it. So then I was thinking about red and black poppies might go with what I want to do. And I've got this bit of trim or flowery thing. Yeah, so it's all a bit of a jumble, isn't it? Normally I have everything all tidied up, but I knew that it would take me another half an hour to get tidied up and then start. So I'm going to tidy up with you guys. So we won't worry about the boho part, because the boho is just going to be all the bits and bobs that I collect together. So time. Okay, as I say, so yeah, I just spent 30 minutes going through all my papers, which obviously was way too long. So I think we'll just start from here where I've sorted it out, and I've got a pile of goodies ready to go. So I'm using this as the base. I've got some pink and red papers. I did already tear this one up. That was a jelly print. That one's already torn, ready to go. I've got this little collection of red and pink papers, some more collage papers in the reds and pinks. So I've got plenty of collage paper. We've got some music paper, collage papers, and these are our embellishments that we've got. Poppies, I thought might be quite nice, you know, red and black sort of theme if we're going with her. And yeah, poppies and gold. Red, black and gold is the plan. So let's start with this collaging. So let's just start with some of this. I don't want to, you know how I don't know, if you've ever seen any of my collaging, you'll know that I tend to go with small pieces. So I'm trying to maybe not go too small. I've already started tearing it down, so there goes that theory. This one's torn on both sides, so we can keep that one. Let's have that. All right, so we've got a couple of spare. Okay, a couple of spare bits if we need it. I like these, so I'm going to, well, I like that one. Let's just hand tear the edges. I could have used the collage paper as a background, but I kind of felt like I would end up just covering it, and I don't know. Anyway, I decided I'm going to use my pieces not as the background. So I'm going to probably have kind of a border maybe. We'll see. There was something else. Oh, I want some red, that's right. I like the idea of the red and the black with a bit of gold in it. You see the gold? Not very well. Well, we might add more gold and things to it as we go. I'm going to just tear it in half. I'm going to tear off this white patch to start with. That's where it's stuck to the plate. And tear off the white off here. Okay. All right, so I've got a smaller piece to work with now. I think we might just have this piece here. Go that way. Okay. This was done on the Christmas wrapping paper. I don't really want it to be all chompy. Okay. It doesn't tear very well. All my collage papers, and I'll be all my jelly plate papers. I'll probably mess them all up and not even use them. And we'll end up with 4 pieces. That's not what I want at all. Let's get some pink in. So, which pink do we think goes with this? Pink and orange. No. It's pink and red. Let's bring it down a bit so we can see. I really don't want to tear it up unless I'm actually using it. I might just take the bottom of that, and then I can keep the other bit for something else. Take it off there. Okay, and just use this one. Like it that way up. Just get rid of that light bit. That went off. And that sort of overly pink bit, because that's the bit that I like. Okay. Just going to take it off here so it's not so straight. Might take this bit off here, the messy bit. Do we want that down the side? It's a kind of a border. Like this one. It's a very long collage, isn't it? Long and skinny. Alright, let's start again. I wonder if I need to have a torn edge. Okay, that's better. It's better torn. I wonder if I should have a torn edge around the well, we can always tear that off after. If we leave that in, we can tear off the edge. If it's going to go, I'm not sure. Wait till it's finished to decide if it's going in my Lotta journal or not. Depends if it looks like it fits. So that's why I thought I'd do it on a separate. And there's one large page left on the Lotta's Friends side that it might be able to go on there. I don't want to collage it in the book because that'll influence how I do it. Maybe those two together might look nice. And so then maybe just maybe we don't need a bigger bit, we can have a smaller bit. Okay. All right, I like that so far. I'll have that up here. That way. Over under. I don't know if I like this one now. This is the one that was supposed to be going with the girl. We're gonna have to, let's just finish doing it with these two. I like these the best. Let's bring it down a bit. Yeah, it doesn't look as red as what it does to me. It looks a little bit more muted in the camera. But just tear this out. There. And Well, I do like that one there, so I might have to rethink this one. Maybe just have a smaller piece of it. Yeah. Might not need anything in the middle anyway. What else? Oh, I've got these here. Let's have a look. See if I've got one that goes with it. Oh, that goes with it quite nice, but it's going to make it more purpley pink. So we're going to have to check to see what it looks like with our girl, because she was kind of red. There's that one. Maybe I prefer that red to this red. Look too much different in the camera. But it's got a slightly different tone to it. Let's just have a piece of that. Pop that under there like that. Right, let's just say that that's it. Whether we like that or not, I don't know, but let's just say it is, and see whether our girl, we're going to have to tear her out because she's not going to look good otherwise. Okay, I don't want to do a whole one big collage and then I've only got this little lady, so, or I've got this one, and that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to make journal cards. I'm going to make quite big ones because we know that my Lotta journal is quite big. So what I'm thinking is glue this onto here, cut it into 3 maybe, 3 journal cards, and then collage on top of those. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'll be back when I've glued that down and cut it up, because it's going this video is going to be too long, so I will cut that part out. Okay, so we've got 1 large journal card and 2 medium large-ish. Going around the corners. It doesn't want to. Okay, we've got our 3 cards. Now we can collage on them. Let's start with the 2 smaller ones in case we don't get them all done. So now we can just add those pieces that we already tore up to this. Let's ink around it now. Opera pink, let's try that instead of cardinal. Yeah. It matches the colour of the paint. Just adds a bit extra. Okay, let's go around the edge of this. So, yeah, I think I might like some fabric on these. All right, let's just collage some pieces down, and we can add things. We can add the girls. So let's take that off. It's going to go on there. It's going to go there. Let's ink this one, the opera pink. All right, and so now maybe we can use a piece of this on both. Oops. Just sort of tie them together. It'll be like a pair. And then maybe we can do the other one differently. I don't know. Shall see. Okay, and just need some music paper. Oh, where are we going to get triangles? Oh, we'll figure that out. And after tearing up that poor red one, now I'm not going to use it. I could use some of this up here. All right, well, let's just collage that down, and then we can add things to that. Oops. Upside down. You know, I can't handle that. All right, we have collaged the pieces onto 2 cards. Should we do the third one, or should we leave it and see how it goes? We'll leave it. All right, we have this. Now, I don't like the, I'm going to have to cut it because I don't think it'll tear correctly. Okay, so we've got that card, which, I don't know, maybe we should put that on this one with some red. Maybe that's what we'll do. It doesn't go with the pink, does it? This one, although this is red, this actually does go with the pink. So we can use that bird. I really like these flowers, so I don't know if I fussy cut those. And I've got those flowers, they're really nice. Might just fussy cut these back in a moment. Okay, I've cut the frame of the girls out because they were too big for the cards, and by taking the black away, I think I can go with the pink on this. So we'll find another image for her, for that one. So I'll cut these flowers out, sort of poppies there and different kinds of poppies there. Got this gold thing. I'll just cut that in half, and not sure if we can put that under here. And down this side maybe. Maybe have it going off the page that way. So that we don't get a funny edge. No. Just in there. Just cut it in half and see. I've got more of it if I need it. Pop that down there maybe. Just a bit of an edge. Oh, I could do some triangles yet. Oh, well, maybe that's quite nice. Maybe we can do that. Not that they're triangles, but just it's a nice frame, isn't it? Oh, that's nice, looking like quite nice. And I've got this bow. That up. this bow here. Can't really see much of the music. Can't see much of my collage papers either. Do you want just one? No, it looks a bit odd. Oh, I should have done that. Okay. So do we have to get all the pieces, all of the items on each piece, I wonder? So on this one, we've got music paper peeking out in the background. It's Boho. No time or date yet. It's red and pink. We've got Pianola paper. We've got bird, angel or cherub. Well, she's not either of those. She's a boho lady. Outlines we can do. Don't know if that counts as a triangle. We haven't got a card. Oh dear. We need to do a bit more to this. I don't think we can make them be angels. We're going to have to put a bird on here. They're boho ladies. What birds did we have? We haven't really got many birds here. We need those red birds. Where were they? Okay, let's try this one. Still possibly a bit too big, I think. Okay, for this one, we might just go with the, okay, like that. Alright, so what have we got on this card? We've got, it's boho. Haven't got time or date. It's red and pink. We've got pianola paper. We haven't got a, we've got a bird. We can do outlines and shadows. We haven't got a triangle yet. And we've got a playing card. So at the moment, if we add our triangle in, we just haven't got a clock. I don't think I want a clock on this particularly. I'd like some, I need some fabric to make it more boho. Okay, I found this pink and red trim, which I quite like. This one. And I think I prefer that to the bow. We could go that side of the bow, shiny, or the red, but I think I like this red flower, and I'm going to take off the leaves of this one, even though it might come undone, and put that in the center. Okay, with some Fabri-Tac or something. All right, let's start gluing some of these things down. Use art glitter where possible. Right, we'll start with these little corners because they're the easiest. See, I'm doing it with art glitter glue, and so I've got to get it all down now. Let's put this in. It's going underneath the little frame. Oops, go that way around. Underneath there. Like that. Okay, that can go down, and then we'll put some of this on here. Actually, we just put it on here. Don't need it everywhere, just enough to hold it in place, and I don't mind if it goes off the edge. Just one of the tidy ones to go up here. So we've now got, oh, I want this one. It's going to go down the edge. I like it. Okay. Okay, I think we've got a boho card. No triangle. Okay, and we've got a playing card. So we can miss one piece. So we've got time of date, triangle, and outlines and shadows. Well, outlines and shadows are easy. Let's do that. I'm going to outline the pink on that. Because I think with boho, it's pretty much anything goes. Okay. Outline this, and I might do a drop shadow as well. Okay. She needs some jewellery. I don't think I've got any jewellery here. I can't find anything small enough in actual jewellery, but I've got these things. I have 3 of these. I could make a pair of earrings and a necklace, and they're nice and flat. So she could have a matching necklace and earrings. Gold. Dangling down, maybe. To see whether we fancy the earrings or not. They usually just have hoops in the ears, don't they? Maybe we won't have the... I have to put the chain on, I think, to see if I like it. Put a whole heap of it somewhere. Okay, so a bit of a tangle now. Right, let's maybe... Are they going to be too big? Well, I might use those for earrings. Yep. Why just one earring? Yeah, that'll work. I like that for a start. Let's see if we can get that glued down. I think she looks a lot more boho now with her ring, her earring. Let's find some chain to go down here. That one, maybe. Nothing smaller, I don't think. It's big and small. Okay. All right. So it's going to go down there. So I'm going to try to draw a line where it would go. Let's draw a line with pencil so I know what I'm following. So it's going to go sit on the neck there and come down like that and like that, quite low. Yeah, I think that looks about right. Maybe a touch lower. Yeah. Okay. All right. Perhaps should have cut it first, maybe. But I've got new cutter things, so hopefully it won't be too difficult. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Getting there. All right, there's a blob of glue coming out, so let's get this little heart on here. Don't mind if it's a biggish blob, because it will give it some 3-dimension. I just don't squish it down. That's the general idea. Okay. stuck on the end of my thumb. Oh, I still squished it down, but I think that should be okay. Whew. All right, we were shading. I think I got sidetracked by jewellery. All right. Bits of jewellery are going to sidetrack me too now. It's sticking in here. So we've shaded pink around there, but we're going to do a bit of shading around. I think this is going to be a bit too dark. Yeah, probably. Let's... Oh, I've got these new markers. Let's try this. Let's try the middle one, 0.5. And we're just going to go around the girl and give her a shadow. The flower division. Okay, I don't mind that. And a little bit of definition on this flower. Probably put some little dot things in the middle of that. Still need some triangles. We're just going to draw some in because we haven't got any otherwise. It can be like a pattern around the edge of the paper, almost like sewing. Will work. I can do that. Yeah. Do we want a tiny little jewel in our heart? I think we do. We're going to have a tiny little pink one in the bottom of the heart. There we go. Because we need jewels. Oh, and I want something in there. We'll have this in the middle of the flower. And that one. Let's put some around. Instead of gold splatters, kind of. Just means I've got to remember not to touch it. Put them in these hearts then, in these flowers. Alright, now I can't touch it. We've done boho. I actually really like it. It turned out better than I expected. It's all pink and red. She does look more boho now with the earrings and the jewellery. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just gorgeous. So there you go. That's done. Thank you very much for watching. We have the April prompt, hashtag 2022 Collage Challenge April. Co-hosts are Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio, myself, Art and Junk Journals with Julie, and this is our monthly collage challenge, which is an open collaboration. Anyone can join in. It's not too late to start. These are the prompts for the month, and you can download this from Google, I think. So these are the prompts that we used: boho, time or date, red or pink, paper or music paper or pianola paper, bird angel or cherub, outlines or shadows, a triangle of any kind, playing card, game piece or puzzle piece. So not too difficult, this one, other than the boho theme, which I didn't think I had much boho, but you know, you can usually find something. You just use a lot of gold, and the red and pink makes it boho anyway. That's so gorgeous. I can't believe how well that turned out. I'm super happy. So please check out all the other collages. I'm sure there's plenty starting to come out now. There should be a few for you to watch. I know Leigh's put hers up. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I know it was going up while I was filming. I'm sure there'll be others coming out during this week and maybe even in the coming weeks. I'll have a playlist which I will add all of the collages to that playlist as they come out. If you are making a video, then please leave a comment on my video or Leigh's video to let us know that you have done your collage so that we can add you to our playlist. And please make sure you use the hashtag 2022 collage challenge APR, all one word. Make sure there's no spaces and you spell it exactly right, or you won't get in the hashtag grouping with everybody else. You'll be out on your own somewhere else with a misspelled word. Please make sure you mention our channels and put a working link in your description box to Art and Junk Journals with Julie and Leigh's Art Studio as co-hosts for the collage challenge that we'll be doing for the rest of the year at least. And we will see at the end of the year how we feel, whether we want to do something different or whether we want to continue with the same premise. And don't forget our doodle challenge, which will be on the third Wednesday of the month. The collage challenge is always on the first Wednesday of the month, which this month was the 6th of April. The doodle challenge will be on the third Wednesday. So check that out as well. And there's, of course, if you haven't seen any of these challenges, there's 2 previous months to watch as well. There's February and March. So just put in the same hashtag, 2022 collage challenge Feb and MAR for March, and you'll be able to see all of the others. There's about, I think, 30 videos in each month, thereabouts, for you to watch. So yeah, lots of videos for collaging, and everyone does something different. And I'm looking at this on the screen, and I have to say, I am super happy. And you know, I liked her face better. I thought this one's face was a bit even though she doesn't look like a gypsy, I didn't like the way the man painted, whoever he was, painted her eyes. Oh, she doesn't look too bad close up. But down here, she kind of looks, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like her as much. I did like her best. So it's funny how it worked out that way, isn't it? That I managed to make that one work. So I'm happy with it. I can't believe I've done it, and I can edit and send it up tomorrow, because I thought I was going to be taking way longer, and that I'd have to go to bed halfway through and all of that. So I'm just so glad that I did a smaller version and was able to get that done tonight. That means I can get back on track. That's so good. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.